Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about unfortunate love, Rishi and Malishka fight because of Lakshmi, and Rishi and Malishka were in the bathroom hiding, hearing Lakshmi praising Rishi and telling Viraj that she really loves Rishi a lot and Rishi also loves her a lot, and this got Malishka angry. So let's continue from there. It is Diwali. Shalu runs after Ayush and asks him to wait. Ayush asks if Shalu is possessive about him. Shalu says Neha wants to woo you and so I am trying to save you. Ayush says Neha and he gets happy. He says my demand is increased. Shalu asks Ayush if Neha is Miss India or Miss World. She asks him to woo any other girl and says Neha is not right for you. She asks why are you not believing me? Ayush says I can like Neha and says you are not a girlfriend material. You are just a friend type. Shalu asks Ayush if he doesn't understand her. Ayush says it happened with me and says you will propose to me if I allow you. Shalu says it is not like that. You are a good brother-in-law of my sister, so that is why I'm trying to save you. Ayush says you have started again. Ayush asks Shalu not to save him from Neha. He goes away from there. Shalu thinks that what will I do? Rishi says mom. Neelam says I will not ask whatever was happening and says but stop it. She says Lakshmi and Viraj had come here searching for you. Neelam tells Malishka that she did not expect this from her. Neelam tells Rishi that this is Lakshmi and his room and he should have some decency. She says whatever you and Malishka wants to do, you cannot do it here. This is Lakshmi's room as well. She says don't make anyone feel ashamed while doing such foolishness, especially me. Malishka goes from there disappointed. Neelam asks Rishi to respect the relationship that he is in. She says, I didn't ask you to forget Malishka. She asks him to respect his marriage and Lakshmi as long as Lakshmi is here. She says it is our helplessness, but we should not lower our character. She says you are not that of a person. Remember this. Neelam says, I called you to get the thread tied by the priest, so let's go. Ayush comes to Neha and asks, why did you call me? Neha asks Ayush to get the box from the rack. Ayush asks Sudeep to get it. Neha gets angry. Ayush says, okay, I will get the box down. Neha says now he is trapped and she thinks that the flower box will fall on us and then filmy romantic scene would begin. She thinks to message mom to arrange for a special dress for her. Ayush gets Shalu's message asking for his help. He thinks to help Shalu. Ayush signals to Sudeep to take out the box. Sudeep takes off the box and the flower falls on him. Neha thinks that he is Ayush and he pours some flour on herself. She says we are together and she hugs him. Rano comes there and shouts, asking that who is he? Sudeep tells Rano his name and Rano and Neha get angry. Viraj asks Lakshmi if Rishi and Malishka eloped. Lakshmi smiles and says no, Malishka is here. Viraj tells Malishka that you left me, but thankfully Lakshmi was here. Malishka says Lakshmi wins everyone's heart. It is an art. Viraj asks that where was your mind? Malishka says let's burn the crackers. Lakshmi says I will see Rishi. Rishi and Neelam comes there. Malishka stops Lakshmi and says don't go near Rishi. Lakshmi is shocked. Malishka says I mean to say that now you are my friend, and she asks her to spend some time with her. She says let's burn the crackers. It is my favorite. Malishka takes Lakshmi out. Viraj says I will come with Rishi. Malishka angrily takes Lakshmi out. Lakshmi asks if there's any problem and why is she angry. Malishka says thank God that you understand and says you are the reason for my trouble. Lakshmi asks what did I do? Malishka says I want Rishi and you took him away from me. Lakshmi is shocked. Malishka tells Lakshmi that I wanted Rishi and you got him. Lakshmi says what? You are joking, right? Malishka asks Lakshmi to look at her and says am I joking? Lakshmi says you are happy with our marriage, so what happened? She says you are Rishi's friend, so what are you talking about? Malishka tells Lakshmi that I love Rishi. He is not my friend. Lakshmi says Rishi is my husband and my life, and she asks how can you think like this? Malishka says I couldn't get Rishi due to you and says what I should have gotten. I did not get it. Rishi was my dream. Lakshmi shouted at Malishka and she asked her to stop saying nonsense. Malishka asks that why are you getting upset? Lakshmi says you are telling me that you love my husband and you are asking me why I am upset. She says it is good that Rishi did not hear this and says what will he think if he hear you saying this rubbish? Lakshmi tells Malishka that I won't let you stay in this house and I will get the doors closed for you here and you will never be able to enter this house again. Malishka laughs and she asks Lakshmi to relax Malishka tells Lakshmi that she has bet with Sonia that he will not hear anything against Rishi. Malishka lied to Lakshmi that I was only testing you. She says, I wanted a husband like Rishi. I thought I would get someone like him and he becomes yours. And says he became loving and caring for you. Malishka tells Lakshmi that Rishi told me that he fed you with food with his hand and he covered blanket on you and he took care of you when you were unwell. Malishka tells Lakshmi that Rishi is an ideal husband and he loves you a lot. She says you made Rishi like this. Lakshmi apologized to Malishka for getting angry on her and says, I didn't know that you wanted a guy like Rishi. Malishka tells Lakshmi that you reacted angrily after I said that I want Rishi and this shows that you are possessive about him. Lakshmi says, I am not possessive. I am afraid to lose Rishi. She says, I have nothing else other than Rishi. I am here because Rishi is here. And she asks Malishka to pray for them, that she and Rishi should stay together always as they are now. Malishka fumes in anger. Lakshmi asks that, what did you ask me inside? Malishka says, I asked for firecrackers. Lakshmi goes to bring it. Malishka calls Karishma and asks, where are you? Karishma says she is at the back side of the garden because she doesn't like cracker sound. Malishka says, I will come there. Virendra tells Ahana and Grandma that they should burn the crackers. Grandma asks Ahana to bring the biggest cracker. Virendra asks Ahana to give Grandma the biggest cracker. Shalu comes there and tells them that her sister asks her not to give the biggest crackers to anyone. She asks Ayush to tell Uncle that their sister did not give them the biggest cracker. Ayush tells Virendra that he is smart as well and he shows the special cracker that he has eaten. Grandma says Lakshmi asks us not to burn the biggest cracker. Ayush says Mommy will get upset and says we will get scolded by her later. Virendra says Lakshmi refused, so we should not burn it, and he asks Ayush to keep it on the side. Ayush keeps the biggest crackers near the crackers table. Grandma says we will take selfie. They stand to take the selfie. The biggest cracker burst. Virendra asks who brought it. Ayush says he brought it. Grandma asks Ayush to keep all the biggest crackers away. Malishka comes to Karishma and cries. Karishma asks that what happened, but Malishka continued to cry. Virendra tells Ayush that they should inform everyone that the biggest crackers are duplicate and it is bursting by itself. Lakshmi brings another biggest crackers and she searches for Malishka. Malishka asks Karishma and tells her that Lakshmi said that Rishi loves her, but when I asked Rishi if he loves Lakshmi, Rishi refused to tell me the truth. She says Rishi doesn't realize that he loves Lakshmi, but I can see it, that Rishi has fallen in love with Lakshmi. Malishka tells Karishma that you were making me understand from day one, but I was foolish and I did not listen to you. She says I will not let Lakshmi snatch my Rishi and says Rishi will be just mine. She says humans get habitual to each other. Malishka tells Karishma that Rishi says that I am his love and says I was confident before, but now I am feeling scared. Lakshmi is coming there and she gets hot. She bent down to check her foot. Karishma asks Malishka not to do the mistake again and she asks her to fight for Rishi and says you can do this and you should make Rishi yours. Malishka asks how and says I have no control on myself. She says I scolded Lakshmi and told her that Rishi is mine, but somehow I handled the matter. Karishma asks Malishka to handle herself. Lakshmi comes there. Karishma asks, what are you doing here? Are you hearing us silently? Lakshmi says she brought the crackers because Malishka wanted to burn it. Rano thinks that Neha is taking bath since a long time. Neha comes out of the bathroom. Rano says you have wasted all the water. Neha tells Rano that the servant came in place of Ayush. Rano says I wanted you to be the queen and you want to become a servant. She says I want to impress Karishma and I want to make her my in-law, but you hug that servant instead. Rano tells Neha that I asked you to trap Ayush and hug him and not the servant. Pritam comes there and asks Neha to go. Neha goes. Pritam asks Rano that what shameless thing are you teaching your daughter? Rano tells Pritam that he should be thanking her because she got Lakshmi married into the Oberой's house. Pritam says I have nothing to say. He asks where is Shalu and Bani? Rano says they are at Lakshmi's house and they refuse to come back with us. Pritam gets upset with Rano. Okay guys, thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share it, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.